Crazy kids. So for today's cooking group, we're making homemade ice cream. So I don't know if you remember last week's video of homemade slushies, but it's kind of like that. So I'm going to get all of our ingredients together and we'll get started, okay? Back. I'm going to show you the things that we're going to need for today, and then we can start cooking. Well, cooking. It's not really cooking because we're not heating anything up today, but that's okay. So one of the things you're going to need is you're going to need some half and half, and you're definitely going to need some sugar. And then, so I have almond extract, but you can use pretty much any flavor you'd like. Usually they call for vanilla if you're going to make vanilla ice cream, but I wanted to try something a little bit different today, so I picked almond. And then I've got my measuring cups here. And then you're going to need a gallon Ziploc bag or a container. A container works too, that's what we used last week, with some ice. And then you're going to need another bag where you're going to mix your ingredients for the actual ice cream itself. And one last thing that I totally forgot, you're going to need some salt because you have to pour some salt on the ice. So I'm going to grab that and then we'll actually start. Thank goodness I didn't have to go far. Here's my salt. Okay, so let's do our ice cream in the bag first, and then I'll pour the salt in on top of the ice, okay? So what you're going to need here is you're going to need 1/4 cup of sugar. So I'm going to bring my sugar over. This might get messy. Okay, I've got my 1/4 cup. I'm going to pour it right into my bag. Okay. Now, parents, as we've kind of talked about before, opening and closing a Ziploc bag are some really great fine motor skills that you can practice with your kiddos. You can even take turns, because then you're incorporating another skill of saying, it's my turn, it's your turn. So there are a lot of fun things you can do with this, and it's so simple. It's just a Ziploc bag. Okay, so now I need 1 cup of half and half. Now my 1 cup is really big, and I was worried I wouldn't be able to pour it safely into the bag, so I have my 1/2 cup, so I'm going to put 2 1/2 cups in there, okay? Because 2 halves make 1 whole. Parents, this is a part you may want to do. There we go, there's 1. Need to get 1 more here. There we go. So I've got my 1 cup now. Now I need to put the cover back on my half and half so I don't spill that everywhere, because we all know these apples can get out of control. Okay, so next I'm going to take my extract. And you don't need much. So it's 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, so I'm just going to do just a dash in here. Okay, that's set. Perfect, perfect. Now what you're going to do is you're going to very carefully zip this up. You kind of want to get out some of the excess air. So if you can carefully squeeze, I recommend doing that. And I'm just going to give it a little bit of a mix because all of that sugar is right at the bottom. And you don't really want it to be gritty. Another option is, I know that they have, and I don't have it here, but they have finely ground or like super fine white sugar. That would be something that would be really good for this, just because you're working with so many cold ingredients that's going to incorporate a little bit better, okay? Okay, so I mixed that up just a smidge. Everything is sealed up. So I'm going to take my ice. All right, and I'm going to lift it up so you can see while I sprinkle in my salt. It seems like a lot, but you don't need the salt, so it's okay. All right, and then I'm going to put this in, kind of cover it in the ice, and then again, I'm going to seal this up. Those fine motor skills, I'm going to squeeze out some of the air. and finish sealing, okay? It's about to get wild in here. So I'm putting on oven mitts, which seems a little silly. But this bag of ice is about to get really cold, okay? So I'm putting these on. They have a little rubber grippies on the inside, so it'll be perfect, so I shouldn't drop our ice cream. And I'm going to shake until this thing actually makes ice cream. All right, friends, let's take a peek. Ooh, almost. Just need a little more shaking. Friends, I think we're about set with our ice cream. I took it out of the bag. Check it out. I could definitely still do a little bit of shaking, but since you're not here to help me, I think I'm going to call it. Okay. Now, in some of the videos I've seen, I see people opening the bags and scooping things out with a spoon. What I find is easiest, since your bag is already pretty much done, I like to cut the end off with some scissors. And then I like to just kind of squeeze it into whatever I'm going to use to eat my ice cream. Today I have my Harry Potter mug. Okay, so this is another great fine motor skill. You can have your kids squeeze things, squeeze the bag, squeeze the ice cream out. I'll show you what it looks like once it's all done. Oh, goodness, that's a lot of ice cream from Michigan, and I wish you were all here to share it with me. Okay, I got pretty much all of it out of the bag. And now I will kind of tip this to show you. There's my ice cream. Now, friends, I'm not going to dress up my ice cream today. I'm not going to put any whipped cream or any sprinkles on because next week's cooking group is making sundaes. So, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you use this recipe because next week we are making sundaes, so you can use homemade ice cream to make your sundaes. It's going to make it even better. All right, see you guys next week.